What's up, everybody, and welcome to season number 5 of the Metronome Madness League. It has been long awaited, and we are finally here. I am rocking the 60 Sleepers Championship shirt. So if you can see, I don't know if you can see all of that, but yeah, we have the championship shirt for the 60 Sleepers with the championship patch right there. So you guys can check that out as well on the link in description if you want to check out some of the team merch. But we're going to be getting started with some 3 exciting battles here tonight. Eevee hearts are here. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you so much for the like. We're going to be jumping into this thing. 3 exciting battles are going to be going on between 3 teams. Of course, we have the Charmeleons. They're going to be going up against the Espionage Espeons, and you have the Eevee Hearts going up against the newcomers. This is a new team to Metronome Madness. That's going to be the heavily Heatrans, and of course the Shadow Squad will be facing off against the flaming Freakshows. So we'll see which of those teams can start off the season right by getting a win in their corner. Of course, if you don't know, Metronome Madness is a group of teams that fight against each other with a random assortment of Pokemon, only using Metronome. And at the end, the 8 teams with the best records will face off against each other in the playoffs to determine who will be the champion of Metronome Madness season number 5. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started with battle number 1. And that, of course, it's going to be between the charming Charmeleons and the Espionage Espeons. And we see the Espeons starting off with their Rotom Frost and the Steelix coming out onto the field for the charming Charmeleons. So important battle, the first battle. You want to establish what kind of team you are here, and we're going to see what they do. A double kick, interesting tactic. It is super effective, but wow, does nothing. Steelix does have a crazy defense. So we'll see what happens. Final Gambit. Oh my goodness. And that takes the Rotom out, but Steelix will faint too. The Charmeleons start off with a real risky play by using Final Gambit, but now they're both down 1 Pokemon. Oh my goodness, that's a bit crazy. Walreign's gonna come out for the Espeons, and then you have the Rotom Heat for the charming Charmeleons. They're sticking with that fire theme right here, bringing out the Rotom Heat. There goes a Nightmare. Of course, that doesn't work as Walreign is not asleep. And a conversion 2, that's going to change Walreign into the normal type. Why normal? Oh, because it used the ghost type move. That is why. Here we go. Rotom Heat going to go again with a power up punch. That is super effective. Barely does anything. Walreign's another bulky Pokemon. And they did get that boost from the power-up punch. There goes a Sludge Bomb doing a lot of damage. We'll see if Rotom Heat can come out on top. The charming Charmeleons, actually both the Espeons and the Charmeleons, want to make up for the season last year. Well, yeah, that was last year, wasn't it? They want to make up for that season. They didn't have a great season in season 4, and they want to come out swinging. So we'll see which of these 2 teams will actually be able to do that. Here we go. There goes a foul play. Gonna use Walreign's attack against it. That does a decent amount of damage, but still not enough. Walreign is just too bulky. There goes the Sky Uppercut. Oh my goodness. Rotom is now down below half its health. They've got to do something quick to turn it around. There goes a Rain Dance, which only really serves to help the Walreign. It has stab water moves, and that's going to power him up. While Rotom is actually weak in the rain. That's a really bad idea from the Rotom right there. There goes a Parabolic Charge. It's going to get some of that health back from the Rotom. Not a whole lot, but any health on Walreign is good, as bulky as it is. There we go. There goes the Rotom Heat. Going to go again with a Pound. Not a strong move at all. Barely doing anything. Walreign brushes that off as it attacks with a Wing Attack. Rotom getting ever closer to the red. I'm not sure what it's doing here, but it's not doing too well right now. The Charmeleons looking... Oh, but a Soft Boil. Oh my goodness. Who thought you would see an oven eat an egg? But that's what you saw here tonight. And there we go. Rotom's going to heal itself as Walreign disappears into the Phantom Force. Here we go. Rotom gonna try and go now. Is uses Soak. That would have failed anyway, even if Walrein was on the field. It's already a water type. Can't change it into a water type again. The Phantom Force hitting, but Rotom staying above half health this time. Gonna use Absorb. Not a strong move again, but finally gets that Walrein into the yellow, getting just a little bit of health back. Looks like Rotom's on top of the battle right now, looking pretty good. Here we go. All stat changes eliminated right there. I'm not sure it was that many. LC, welcome, and thank you for the like. Here we go. Rotom again. Going to go with a gunk shot. Strong move. That takes Walrein, oh, ever closer to the red. Looking pretty good. The Charmeleons have so far turned it around. There goes the Poison Fang. Will they get a poison? No. Rotom shakes the poison off. Is below half health now. Gonna want to come with a strong move and force the Espeons down to their last Pokemon. And oh, there it was, the boom burst, and that does it. Walrein goes down. Espeons down to their last Pokemon. The Charmeleons looking pretty good right now, but it can turn around very quickly. There goes to the Electros for the Espeons. We know it has the Z move. We'll see if they just come out with the Z move in the beginning. Here we go, Rotom Heat, Dragon Rush. How much damage will that do? Just a little bit, not a whole lot. No Z move from the Espeons. I think they're saving it for the Charmeleons' last Pokemon if they can. Grass not going to be very effective against the fire type Pokemon there. No grass moves against fire types. Gotta learn that fairly quickly. There goes a power swap though. I'm gonna switch the attack stats here between these two Pokemon. And now Electros gonna go again with a Leech Life. Another weak move. Oh, actually does more than I expected it though. And Electros gets some of that health back, but it's not looking real good for them. Rotom gonna try and do as much damage to Electros as it can, and as Ice Ball. Oh, that's a dangerous move. If that Ice Ball gets up to speed, that could just take the Electros out very quickly. It misses the Muddy Water. That probably would have taken Rotom out. Unfortunately, it misses. You have to wonder what the Espeons are gonna do to respond to this Ice Ball. That's two Ice Balls right there. Oh, they're gonna use their Z move. They wanted to save it seemed, to save it for the last Pokemon, but unfortunately with that Ice Ball, I don't think they could take the chance. And they have to use it right now to get rid of this Rotom so the Ice Ball doesn't power up. And there goes an all-out pummeling, and that's gonna do it. It takes the Rotom out. Rotom's gonna faint right there, and now the Charmeleons are down to their last Pokemon as well. And that's gonna be the Ampharos. We'll see how much damage Ampharos can do. It also has a Z move, so I imagine they're gonna wanna do that as soon as possible. And there it goes, yep, there goes the Z move on the Ampharos. What move will it choose, and how much damage will it do? That's what the Espeons are wondering, and they're hoping for something not so bad. There goes a Bloom Doom. That's gonna be neutral. And there we go. Whoa, the Bloom Doom, though, with a critical hit, actually takes out Electros. We didn't expect that. Electros goes down, and the first win of the season goes to the charming Charmeleons. What an excellent battle between those two. Unfortunately, the Espeons have a loss. They have 5 more battles this season. Hopefully they can pick things up. One thing you'll notice this season that's a little different, the teams have an away team and a home team. So the Charmeleons, if they play their next match away, you may notice they have a slight team variation in that team when they are technically away. So we'll see what happens there. And as it goes, the team on the left side of your screen will be home. The team on your right side will be away, and that is how that is going to work out. So there we go. Congratulations to the Charmeleons for winning the first match. Let's go ahead and move on to battle number 2. And that is, of course, going to be between the Shadow Squad and the Flaming Freakshows. Freakshows going to start off with an evolution, of course, Espeon, while the Crocodile comes out for the Shadow Squad. Shadow Squad, this time their team has a lot of Dark-type Pokemon fitting for their team. We'll see what they choose to do. There goes the Taunt. Oh, immediately from the Freakshows. They're going to use Taunt. That's going to force Crocodile to struggle. That's very unfortunate for them. It can't use Metronome until that Taunt wears off. There goes a Telekinesis, though. That's not really going to do much. Crocodile's in the air now, has to struggle. Oh, that struggle does actually quite a bit to Espeon. It may actually be able to take Espeon out with struggle alone. Gotta remember, Crocodile has a pretty good attack, so that might be dangerous for them. Here comes a double slap. There we go, hits 3 times. Crocodile with another struggle. Takes Espeon down into the yellow while Crocodile goes down into the yellow. These two Pokemon might actually faint at the same time. My goodness, Espeon going again. And with an Ion Deluge, of course, that doesn't work. And now, Crocodile, oh, the taunt wore off. It got to use Super Fang. Taunt only lasted 2 turns. That's fortunate for the Shadow Squad. Super Fang cutting Espeon's remaining health in half. This is a very close match right now. There goes the swift, appropriate move coming from the Espeon, taking Crocodile into the red. Crocodile's gonna retaliate now. Revelation Dance. That's gonna be a ground type Revelation Dance, I believe. It takes out the Espeon, and that Moxie is gonna raise Crocodile's. It's gonna raise Crocodile's attack. Okay. Here comes the Starmie out for the Freak Show. It's gonna start things off with a Frenzy Plant. And that takes out the Crocodile. Umbreon coming out for the Shadow Squad, their mascot on their team, and that's looking pretty great for them. Here we go. There goes an Ice Shard from the Umbreon. Not the best move to use against Starmie. And here we go. Starmie going to retaliate. It uses Hidden Power. That's a Hidden Power Dark. Not very effective at all. Umbreon now gets to move. And it's going to retaliate with a Wild Charge. Excellent move. Super effective. Starmie takes a big hit there, but hangs out above half health. Surprisingly, Umbreon doesn't have the best attack stats, and that's probably why. Here comes Starmie again with a Peck. That's not going to do a lot. Umbreon is very bulky right there. There goes a Sky Uppercut. Not very effective against Starmie. Thank you so much, Bill, for the like, and I hope you enjoy the first battles of the Metronome Madness League. Here comes the Psych Up from Starmie. I'm going to copy any stat changes. Don't think there was any. Here we go. Attack order. Oh, that's going to be super effective against the Umbreon. And oh my goodness, Umbreon with a critical hit as well. Umbreon all the way down into the low yellow. Not looking good. Returns with a Fire Fang. Not very effective. Not the great. Oh, but it gets a burn. Great turn of events there. Now Starmie's going to be on a timer right here. And here we go. There goes a Judgment coming from the Starmie. And that takes Umbreon all the way down to 12 HP. Not looking good at all. Luster Purge, they're going to return the favor with that move. Not very effective, though. Takes Starmie down into the red. Stephanie, how is water Pokemon burned? Can you cook fish is my question to you. Here we go. Starmie actually celebrates here. Not a time to celebrate with they're both in the red. And Umbreon uses Ingrate. That may be too little, too late right about now. Too little, too late for the Umbreon to use Ingrain. Probably should have did that earlier. It is a bulky Pokemon. Moves like that could be dangerous, but it's already in the rare. Here comes a Core Enforcer. Oh my goodness. Actually, that looks great coming from the Starmie. Core Enforcer is going to do it. Umbreon goes down right there. And here we go. Starmie. Oh, the hangs on with just a little bit with the burn, but the Shadow Squad is down to their last Pokemon, which is a Luxray. Going to use Intimidate. It's going to lower the Starmie's attack stat. It doesn't matter too much. It will faint to the burn in the next turn. Here we go. Iron Tail. That's a strong move. Oh, doesn't do much. Of course, not very effective against the Electric type, but does make Luxray defense fall. That could be very dangerous for it in the future. X's are super effective. Didn't really matter, but Starmie goes down anyway. Last Pokemon for both of these teams. You have Luxray against the Flaming Freak Show's Lucario. And here we go. There goes the Z move. Which team is it from? Lucario. It's coming from the Freak Shows. If they can come out with the strong move first, they may actually win. There was a Savage Spin out. And that doesn't take out the Luxray. Now Luxray's gonna go. It's using its own Z move. Will it be powerful? We'll have to see. And oh, a heal bell. No, that's gonna fail. That's not what the Shadow Squad wanted. And they're already down to 12 hit points. Lucario just needs one small move and they'll win. But he uses Glare. It doesn't affect the electric Pokemon. Now, here comes a Hail. No, it uses Hail. Wow, that's not what they wanted to do at all either. The Hail's going to damage both Pokemon, but obviously it's going to be more detrimental to the Shadow Squad. They have pretty much dug their own grave right now. Not looking great at all. Lucario's going to go with an Aqua Tail, and that is it. That is it. The Shadow Squad lose. The Freakshows get their win for the first match of the season. Oh my goodness, that was an excellent match from the Flaming Freakshows right there. They knew exactly what to do. They came back in the end, and that's where a Z move can make or break you right there. So unfortunately for the Shadow Squad, they're gonna have a loss, and we're gonna see the Freakshows get the first win of the season. Maybe they can keep this momentum and get more wins in their next 5 battles. But here we go with the last match of tonight. And that is, of course, with their new team, the Eevee Hearts going up against the Heavenly Heatrans. Can the Heatrans win in their debut of Metronome Madness? We'll have to see. The Eevee Hearts, of course, again, starting with the evolution. They have a Glaceon going up against Meganium. Can they win? Here we go. There goes a Wild Charge. Second time we've seen that tonight. And that's going to do a little bit of damage to Glaceon. And here comes a double kick. Not a lot of damage there. Meganium can be pretty bulky. We'll see if the Eevee Hearts can get past it. But so can Glaceon, really. We have to see what the moves are. Glaceon does have the advantage with the stab ice-type moves, but there goes the taunt. Now it's going to have to struggle. We've seen this in the last match as well. Here we go. There goes the Swagger. Oh my goodness. It taunted it, and now it's confused. Going to raise its attack. So if it hits itself, it's going to take damage, and if it struggles, it's going to take damage. It hits itself right there. It is less damage than the struggle would have done, so the Eevee Hearts might actually want to root to hit themselves in confusion here. Here comes the headbutt, and that takes Glaceon down below half health. Will it break through the confusion this time? No. Hurts itself again. The taunt wears off, so now it can't use that Metronome. Now they just have to break through confusion. Here we go. Meganium, Fell Stinger. Not very effective. Gonna do just a little bit of damage, but Glaceon's pretty close to the red. It's gonna finally be able to use Metronome, and there goes a Disarming Voice. And that does not a lot of damage at all. Meganium is just brushing everything they're throwing at him off. Here comes the Grudge. All right, and Glaceon's still confused. Hits itself for a third time. Not good at all. Glaceon just can't get it together, and they might go down fairly quickly here. There goes a Teeter Dance. Glaceon's already confused and snaps out this time, so that didn't work out for it, and the Smog is going to be avoided. Here we go, Meganium. Going to use Scald. Water-type move, but it's enough to take out Glaceon. Glaceon faints, first Pokemon to go down for the Eevee Hearts. Meganium did pretty well in that match. The Heavenly Heatrans looking pretty good, but the Eevee Hearts are going to respond with Flygon. They have the Flygon on their team. They're starting off, and it's going to use Fury Attack. Not a strong move, but can hit multiple times. Hits twice, that's 3 times, and Meganium still above half health. Oh my goodness. There goes a Twin Needle. That's not very effective, but it gets a poison. Oh my goodness, now Flygon's on a timer because of the poison from the Twin Needle. What are the chances? I know you guys would tell me they're like, what, a 30% chance? Probably is. So now Flygon is poisoned. Not looking great at all. Here we go, there goes the Speed Swap. Not sure why you wanted to do that. Now Meganium's gonna move first. Actually, it's gonna be able to move twice. Oh, and a Venom Drench. Wow, what a turn of events. It poisons it, then uses Venom Drench to lower its stats. Flygon's not looking good at all right here. The Heatrans really have a great strategy coming out. Here we go. There goes another Twin Needle. They really like that move. And looks like Flygon's finally below half its health. The poison taking its toll. Flygon, can it turn things around? It uses Punishment. That does just a little bit of damage. Meganium is just really sitting out on this field doing all it can for the Heatrans. We haven't even seen the other two Pokemon on their team. Here comes the payback. And that's it. Flygon's in the red. Not looking great for the Eevee Hearts. Here comes a Dragon Rage, 40 base power, and that's going to force Meganium down into the red finally. That was a good move to use. You weren't able to do a lot of damage with the rest of your moves. Plus, they've had their stats lowered. The Dragon Rage was a good way to go. Work up a little bit too little, too late at this point, since Meganium's already in the red. Flygon with the chance to take it out. Here comes the Swift. And Meganium still hanging on, just a little bit of HP, and the poison takes out the Flygon. And that's it. Flygon's done. Eevee Hearts down to their last Pokemon already. It's a Chandelure. And that does have the Z move. I know they want to hang on to it for as long as they can, but it's this Chandelure against 3 Pokemon. Can it do anything? Here comes a Wild Charge. That does a great amount of damage, but Flame Body, there you go. Chandelure has that Flame Body ability, and that's going to force Meganium to faint. That was a great turn right there. It didn't even have to attack. And, well, it had the recoil from the move, and that took it out, but the Flame Body would have taken it out, or either Chandelure would have attacked. But now they have to fight against Samurott. They have the typing disadvantage right here. Not so sure what they're going to do, but they choose to use their Z move. It's a Z move against the second Pokemon of the Heatrans, but I think it's what they had to do. Here comes a Twinkle Tackle. That's going to be super effective. Or no, it's not super effective. I keep thinking Samurott's a fighting type, and it's not. It should be a fighting type, considering the Samurai background. And here comes the Z move from the Samurott. Interesting. Lisa, thank you for the like and welcome. And there we go. Not going to attack that time, just going to choose to raise its stats. Might be a good idea at this point. Chandelure going to use Shadow Ball. That's a stab Shadow Ball, though. How much damage is that going to do? And that, wipes out most of Samurott's HP. That looks very bad for the Heatrans. There goes a Noble Roar. That's going to lower the, I believe, attack stats. Yeah, attack stats of the Chandelure right there. But Chandelure got that Samurott in the red already. That is a great move from the Chandelure. Petal Blizzard, super effective. Great moves from the Eevee Hearts right there. They've evened this match out just about. And now the Heatrans are onto their last Pokemon. Heatrans looking pretty strong, but that Chandelure is the reason why the Eevee Hearts have it last. There goes Escadrille. We'll see which of these two Pokemon can come out on top. Escadrille going to start things out with a Sludge Wave. That's not very effective. Chandelure is a Ghost type after all. Not going to do much at all. Has another chance to attack. Here we go. Use this Withdraw. A lot of rhyming going on there. But there we go. Chandelure is going to raise his defenses, trying to overcome Escadrille's attacks. It might work for it. There goes a Synthesis. Escadrille is at full health. Heatrans look like they're choking at this moment. An explosion. That's unexpected. Oh my gosh, Chandelure blew itself up, and it wasn't enough to take out the Escadrille, and that's it. The Heavenly Heatrans win on a fluke. The Eevee Hearts, they fought hard. They fought hard to win, and then all of a sudden, the Chandelure just blew itself up. That is very unfortunate. That is very, very unfortunate for them. Oh my goodness. Oh, I am sorry, Eevee Hearts. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at the standings. Of course, not a lot happened with this. Once I can get the standings up. Actually, don't know why the standings are so small. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get the standings up on the screen in a second. I'm sorry, Stephanie. I know you have a broken heart after that battle. There we go. Here we go. So, not a lot happened because it's only 3 battles. So standings don't mean much, but this does give you a chance to look at the different divisions. The Kanto division has the Freakshows, the Charmeleons, the Espeons, and the Shadow Squad. And the Lowland division have the Heatrans, the Incineroars, Nightmares, and Eevee Hearts. Unova's going to be the Cyndaquils, the Gengars, the Skitties, and the Growlithe pack, while Galar rounds things out with the Mewtwo's, Jazzcats, Sleepers, and BGs. So that is going to be the divisions for this season. So make sure you guys check it out. Next match is going to be this Friday. And make sure you stay tuned for those matches. It's going to be exciting, just exciting as these were. And this was a great start to the Eevee Broken Hearts. Oh my God, that's excellent. I'm so sorry. The Eevee Broken Hearts. You don't know, the Eevee Hearts can still come out on top. There are 5 more matches in the season. We don't know what's going to happen. So no worries right there. But make sure you guys stay tuned for the future matches of Season 5 and be prepared for some real fun battles going all the way through the playoffs. Other than that, thank you for stopping by in this day 1